Hello, my name is Brian Montalvo Ramos, and this is the program that I chose to build for this project. It's a maintenance shop program. The goal here is pretty simple. It's to provide a simple system for managing the customers, vehicles, work orders, and invoices for that shop. Uh, we are shooting to build this with Java and using SQL servers for data storage. Uh, we will be using the customer's phone numbers as our primary key to index all customers. These should be a unique key to each customer, and it's something easy for them to provide. These are the different kind of information that we'll be taking. So for the customer, we're going to get their name, phone number, address, and email, and then as well as the vehicle type, make, year, make, model, and then what work they're requesting us to perform. And then eventually we're going to have our invoices and if they're paid or not. Um, at the bottom of the slide, I did provide the relationships that each of these tables are going to have to each other. And later on, there's going to be a UML diagram and a case use base chart provided as well. So these are the requirements that we need. We need this program to create work orders with the work that is requested of us and cost estimate attached to it. Then we need it to be able to update each work order to all the different statuses that we have here. And finally, to generate an invoice and mark it as paid after the work is completed. Um, we do need it to be able to search and list our customers and vehicles. Uh, that way, when they come in after the work is done and they talk to the clerk can look them up using their phone number or what kind of vehicle they have. These are our non-functional requirements. We just want a fast and simple program, so we want to keep our response time to a minimum. We want to use encryption, JDBC with encryption here. We want a role-based access, right? So we want to be able to give each different technician or clerk or manager their own uh, login and password setup. So this way we could keep it role-based and increase the security uh, to our data. Then we want reliability, daily backups, and then uh, we want to ensure that our data doesn't get corrupted. So daily backups in the SQL servers. Then using those same SQL servers, this gives us access to be able to scale it up or down and change the different type of reports that we can pull from our data. So again, the data storage is going to be a SQL Server database with the following tables: customer, vehicle, work order, and invoice. Uh, these are the different phases that we're planning to roll this program out. So phase one would be to gather all of the requirements and create the console app and get it connected to the SQL Server to ensure that our tables are correct and they're working properly. Uh, Step two, we want to index all our data to make it easier for us to search our customers and to ensure that we have access to all our data. We don't have any errors when it comes to the basic functions of this program. We also want to set up triggers to automatically update after a change is done, and we want to ensure that we don't get any duplicate in our data. We don't want any redundancies in our database. This will allow us, to be able to pull basic reports in phase 2. Phase 3, we'll see, will expand in that aspect for reports, and we want to be able to eventually export it out to a different format and be able to see the different trends in revenue or the type of work we're performing. So the UI design, that's going to be pretty simple. It's going to be a console-based menu. These are going to be our top options. It's going to be customer, vehicles, work orders, invoices, and reports. Each of these options will have a sub-menu, and it'll be prompted to add, remove, or search. This will give us a clear step on basic procedures, ensuring that training is simple and fast. Again, we will have clear prompts and validation messages if there's any errors that occur or if any of the input is incorrect. So again, typical flow that we want to see in our design in our program is to search and add customers, add vehicle, create a work order, update status, invoice, and then eventually close it out and mark it as paid. In the future, we want to add different filters and a different dashboard to go into different settings in that in this program. For example, if you're a clerk, there should be like a clerk section. You can log in with your username and password, and it should limit the amount of stuff that you see. If you're a manager, you should have more options, and if you're a technician, it should be pretty straightforward. So these are going to be the user case, like I was talking about before. Eventually, we're going to have the front desk clerk, and these are going to be the roles that they can perform in this program. And then again, as a technician, those are going to be the things that they can perform in the program, and as a manager. So for the front desk, you can add and search, update, remove customers and vehicles. As a technician, I can view and update work orders. As a manager, I can view reports and monitor revenue. We're also going to include everything else that they could see. That way they could have a better understanding of the workflow as it comes through. And then a clerk can issue and mark invoices paid to close the transactions out. That way, if we have a teller or if it's electronically, the clerk could put in the information to pay for the invoice and mark it close. So this is our use case, and it's just a graph with the different responsibility and roles that we are forecasting for. So it's pretty simple. And then these are going to be the testing plan that we need, so that we're going to use. So essentially, it's just going through the workflow. Is to add valid customer, make sure it appears in our database, reject the duplicates, and so on and so on. And finally, we're going to have our a design sample of what it's going to look like in our console. It's going to be just a simple meta shop, customers, vehicles, work orders, invoices, and reports. Again, each of these selections are going to have a sub menu that's going to open to create and remove, etc., etc. And then finally, this is our UML diagram. that shows you what they can do, and it's split by their roles, and essentially it's just a graph version of our user case. Um, but this is the program that we're planning on constructing, and hopefully you guys are interested and would like to move forward. Thank you so much.